Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So UMass's offense making their way on the field to open this game. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. An effective play, good for a first down to the 35.
Boy, a nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Makes a quick catch. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. He'll hand it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Football comes out. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
The offensive staff just...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. And here's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
This will be 3rd and short, the 7th play of the opening drive. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Minutemen. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with the mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Maryland Terrapins offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. First down here for this offense. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Terrapins looking to run some tempo here. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the catch downfield. Comes out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The Terrapins pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
A gain makes it second and medium. And now they run the draw play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And the wideout goes in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
And the Terrapins line up with a first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Minutemen offense back on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, UMass. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense makes the stop after the completion. UMass has the lead now, Kurt. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain. The Terrapins looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
He decides to keep it here. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line. And the Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Finding some room at the 25. They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
They'll run it from the gun. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. 1st down now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. This one is incomplete right in the back corner of the end zone. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This will be a 35-yard attempt. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The UMass offense takes the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. 1st and 10 now for the offense. And they'll use the ground game here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
6th play of the drive coming up. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Minutemen. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They add the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And a nice game there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side for this crucial play. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is intercepted.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the UMass offense is back out there. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UMass.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
The extra point is good. It's 28-10. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Short pass finds the tight end. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Pass caught, second down now. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it go quickly. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made by the tight end. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He bought some time, now lets it go. And this pass is caught, and the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. So it's first down, but they'll just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. UMass will kick it off to get the second half underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Terrapins will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Terrapins. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Minutemen offense back on the field now. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Minutemen. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes the lead 18, 35-17. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. There's the handoff. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. And the Terrapins will crank up the tempo. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Powers through. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's complete downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Terrapins offense is on the move now.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Terrapins starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The offense going with the hurry up. And there's the handoff. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive down for multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The UMass offense takes the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. UMass has the lead now, Kurt. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And now the handoff. Runs right over the defender. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he pulls in the catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the run here, lets it go. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Third down play for this offense. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. You got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown to UMass. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Remember, it was a field goal on the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. The Terrapins looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking right, this one caught. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
3:25.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quick completion to the tight end. Gets some space around the 30. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. A little move of the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The Terrapins line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Looking to throw it again. He's picked for a third time tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. He's at the 50. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Here's the second down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Buying time. Moving to his left. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Good enough for first down yardage. Heads up. Offense is now operating in the red zone. They'll run it here. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
It's third and goal after the incompletion. Can they punch it in from the 2? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on third and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. But, man, bad call, backfires, and now they get a tough decision here on fourth down.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. So second down after the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off here. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. It's a mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the UMass Minutemen.